Black with another success story and success stories. I like to talk about our people, the FBA family, doing extraordinary things. Now, truth be told, I ain't done a success story in quite some time now. So when this story came across my radar, it was right on the money, right in time for this Black History Month. So with that being said, we're gonna be talking about our young sister, Kamora Freeland, who at just 17 years old had become the youngest pilot in New York State, and she's one of the youngest pilots in the country. She also makes up less than 1% of Black female pilots in that particular industry of flying planes. So in that regard, I salute her and my hat goes off to her because she's, breaking ground and laying the foundation for future young sisters to come who might want to be pilots. Now they got someone to look up to. So I got the audio and the video of our young sister out there doing extraordinary things, and we're going to walk through and talk about it how we normally do, family. Fair use.
At just 17 years old, Kamora Freeland has already soared to heights most people can only dream of. The Staten Island native has made history, becoming the youngest African American licensed pilot in New York State and one of the youngest in the country. She recalls the moment she earned her private pilot's license last February.
I was so nervous, and so once I actually passed, I actually started crying, and I was so emotional. My mom was crying. I think even my dad cried a little bit. So yeah, it was just so emotional. I finally did it.
Kamora's journey into the skies began at the age of 15 when she earned a scholarship to a flight program, paving the way for her to obtain her pilot's license. That's when she says she discovered her love for flying planes, igniting her passion for aviation.
After my first flight, I looked up how much money can you make as a pilot, and then I seen $700,000 a year. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a pilot.
Salute to you, sister. I ain't mad at you. Get that black dollar, you know what I mean?
But I also seen the amount of Black women pilots. There's less than 1% Black female commercial pilots, so I'm going to be a part of that change.
And she's also doing it for the love of her people, would suggest that, she got a lot of character inside her. So salute to our sister on that.
Kamora has passed solo and cross-country flight tests, even flying her mom to Martha's Vineyard. If that's not...
Because now another thing I want to add is that when our, future young sisters, got dreams and aspirations and goals of being a pilot, now they got somebody that look like them, that's doing it. Because this is why, it speaks to why we need Black people in all areas of business and institutions. Because a lot of the times when we see people that look like ourselves doing these things, that triggers a mechanism inside our minds, to let us know if our people doing it, and they look like me, we could do it too, So in that regard, she's motivating other young Black sisters, So salute to our sister Kamara Freeman. She's breaking uncharted ground and she's laying the blueprint and the foundation.
Not impressive. Kamora also attended a dual enrollment high school, earning enough credits to graduate a year early and enter Spelman College as a sophomore, skipping her freshman.
And salute to her on that for entering, Spelman College. She had enough credits and whatnot, to enter there, and that's a historical HBCU. So, my hat goes off to this young sister. Sky's the limit for her. She got a bright future ahead of her.
Year entirely. As she works to join a small but growing number of Black commercial pilots, Kamora hopes her journey inspires other young Black girls to pursue careers in aviation.
It will, because like I said, when you got people that look like you in these particular industries, then the young people, they say, well, hell, if they doing it and they look just like me, I could do it too. So it gives them aspiration and something, to hold on to, hold on to their dreams, so to speak.
Black communities, we don't really have, we have people to look up to, but...
That gets me right there. She said in Black and brown communities. See, our people got to knock that off, though, that nonsense of Black and brown, because the FBA family, we all we got. But salute to our sister, in regard to building herself up and, being one of the youngest pilots, Black pilots at that, doing her thing out there.
I'm in the field of aviation. So it's just I want to show them that Black women can be aviation. So I want to show them that this is a career path that you can go into and you can excel.
Kamora plans to continue her flight training while she's in college, taking the next steps toward becoming a commercial pilot. She also hopes to one day open a flight school to train the next generation of young aviators.
I want to open up a school for other kids so that way they can receive the same opportunities that I did to receive.
For now, the young pilot is embracing every opportunity to take flight, proving that the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning.
Salute to our young sister. You know what I mean? Sky's the limit for her. She got a wonderful and bright future ahead of herself. You know what I mean? And she's chartering, and breaking new ground, especially for young sisters hoping to get into this field. Now they got a representation of themselves, someone to, attain to be like, So in that regard, I salute my sister. And this concludes another episode of Success Stories, and I want to say shout out again to my sister, Kamora Freeland, on her obtaining that goal, of being one of the youngest pilots. Just my thoughts on the matter. Peace.